Yep. What's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day. As always, you know I got hip-hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all of that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button right there on your screen. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my phenomenal videos drop, you don't miss the content. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. All right, guys, so the first thing I want to discuss with you guys today is the families that were affected by the Oxford High School shooter. Just want to send my thoughts, prayers, blessings to healing energy to the families that were affected by this. You know, they lost, I think it was 3 people that passed away. I'm not going to say their names and all that kind of stuff. I just want to let those families grieve, and you know, it's a difficult time for them. So right now I'm just sending healing energy to those families. Here's what I want to say about that. I don't want to give the shooter a pass, because obviously what they did was wrong and they should be punished for it. But this is why mental health is so important, y'all. And I'm glad that people like Charlemagne and Taraji P. Henson and Kelly Rowland, they're making it known that mental health is important. And not just them, man. I think I seen Joe Rogan talking about mental health once or twice before, Dr. Oz. Like, so I'm glad that this generation and people are starting to see the importance of mental health. Ellen DeGeneres, I remember she talking about it one time. So it's just, we have to start talking about it. And the reason I named all those celebrities and all that good stuff, because they are the people that are making making mental health like important. Because at the end of the day, something was wrong with this kid, and they felt a certain way that they needed to, you know, go out there and unfortunately shoot up the school, you know. And now it's 3 families that's missing a family member, you know. So again, blessings, healing energy, sending healing energy to those families. But this kid, man, something mentally was wrong with him. And we gotta start, I think a lot of times we just brush kids off like they don't got nothing going on with them. They just a kid, ain't nothing wrong with them. But depression and anxiety has no age. You know what I'm saying? So we need to start making sure we talk to these kids. That could have been avoided if, you know, somebody was talking to them. We don't know if that kid was really depressed. They could have been getting bullied. Teachers could have not been listening to him, ignoring him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming nobody for the situation. I'm just saying we don't know. But the only thing that we do know is that there was something wrong with that person for them to feel like they had to go shoot up a school. That's all I'm saying. Again, this is tragic because there's people were affected by it, you know. And that's a scary thing to know, that you sent your kid to school and then they might not return home. So again, prayers, sending healing energy to those families. And even to the shooter, man, I hope that, you know, one day he apologizes to that family, even though that's not gonna bring that family member back. But, you know, he apologizes and understand that he's being punished for something that he did wrong, and he took somebody's life for no apparent reason, you know, and they can't get that back. So let me know what you guys' thoughts, comments, opinions are on the Oxford High School shooting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Alright guys, on to the next subject here. So I don't know where this came from, but I seen this thing floating around on social media of like parents being upset that their sons want to have kitchen sets or something like that. Here's what I want to say about that. Cooking is not male or female. You need to know how to cook to survive. Like, I think everybody needs to know how to cook. I don't know why that has become a gender role, or, you know, back in the day I can understand that, because that was what the women did. You know what I'm saying? They cooked and cleaned at home, and then the men were out working in the field. But this is a different day and age. Like, if you look at it, there's cooking shows on TV all the time. Like, there's chef shows all the time. And even on social media now, one of my things I like doing is they got these people that they're not professional chefs, but they just know how to cook. And so what they do is they just get on Instagram making everyday food, but just like, you know, adding little spices to it. You know what I'm saying? This one guy, he made like a hamburger hot dog situation and put, you know, mozzarella cheese stick in the middle. Like, it's all over the place, bro. So I don't know when this cooking thing became like a gender thing in this day and age, just because people have been, male and female, have been cooking since, I don't know, since I've been alive. I ain't never seen, like, my dad was a chef at one point. So this whole gender role thing for the cooking, knock it off, because that ain't never gonna be a thing. Like, if you don't know how to cook, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you eating? You know, like, who's feeding you? I don't get it. So let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions on that in the comments below. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like cooking is a female thing, or should everybody know how to cook because it's a skill and you need it? Just throwing that out there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Alright guys, and the last thing I want to discuss with you guys today before I get up out of here. So RG3 says he's putting out a book next year, 2022, discussing the Washington football team, which I think it's incredibly lazy that they still don't have a name for that football team, but whatever. That's another story. He says he's talking about the injury, you know, the misinformation that he received about his injury, just how bad the organization was, the inside and out and all that good stuff. I don't think Robert Griffin III is playing in the league anymore, so he's doing a tell-all book. I don't really know how to feel about that, because it's tough, because Robert Griffin III was, when he got drafted, he was a high-profile quarterback. Like, he was dominating the league at one point. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the league at one point. And it kind of sounds like he's blaming the Washington football team for, I guess you could say, the downward spiral of his career, because after leaving that team, he just wasn't the same anymore. And he was a star at Baylor. He goes to Washington. That was another thing he wanted to talk about, the playoff game between Seattle in 2012. He said a lot in that in a little clip, just what he's wanting to talk about, and the ownership and all that good stuff. And I can definitely tell that there are some issues going on in Washington, just because the fact that you don't have a name for your football team says a lot. Like, it don't take that long to get a mascot. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I got on the Alabama Crimson Tide hoodie. Like, if they wanted to change their name from the Crimson Tide, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a car, it's something in Alabama that they could use to be their mascot. I think it's just incredibly lazy that they don't have a mascot. So that right there alone lets you know there are some things wrong with that organization. But yeah, I'm interested to see what he's talking about, just because I know you left the organization, but I don't feel like they had, like, you went to Cleveland after that, you went to Baltimore, you became a backup. I don't know if they were the sole cause of you becoming a shell of yourself. So it'd be interesting to see what his thoughts are about the organization, how he feel about him. Obviously he doesn't, he don't rock with him, just because they did kind of do him bold. And then every other week or every other day, I remember watching First Take at that time, and they was talking about RG3 so much, and he wasn't even playing. So it'll be interesting to see. I definitely want to hear what he has to say, just to get his viewpoint of it and his thoughts. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Are you excited to hear or read RG3's book? Are you gonna get it? What are your thoughts and opinions on that? Let me know in the comments below. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.